group. Knocking Tupac and a lot of Snoop. Got the hang of it like I got it. My crew was too live, I was not with Luke. I ain't lying, my mama do Prada boots. Eating salmon on a private boat. Just me and my so I got the coupe. I really had NBA dreams. Go overseas or get a full ride to do. Now when I play the hood, I'm just sliding through. Not a thing I gotta prove. Now they calling me handsome. And call for the two-step and I am not with the dance. Only live once, so I'm taking these chances.
Let's get it, no limit. I get it, way clean. Yeah.
Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And pitching here today, Hayden Horton. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Coming up on the first pitch, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And we're underway from Wrigley Field.
First pitch, 4-1.
The 0-2. Ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Down and in, moved his feet.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. Liner. And there's one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, this guy commands a lot of attention, both at the plate and on the bases. When you talk about that game-changing speed, it really is a distraction. And I tell you what, when I had teammates that had that kind of speed, I loved hitting behind them because, you know, many times they were in scoring position, so easier RBIs to get. Nice player right here, leading the National League in stolen bases.
Ripped on a line to center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
And here's Freddie Freeman.
There's something pretty special about a player hitting 400 career home runs. He's one shy of that mark right here, so this could be an historic at-bat.
That's a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
The third baseman, number 15, Matt.
Line and a base hit into right. As the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. Now, I was talking about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
So bases loaded with one away. And now it's Mookie Betts. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And ball one.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in, fires to the plate. Save! In comes the run from second. It's 2-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And that one fouled off. Two on, one out. Swinging a foul straight back. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
It's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at high level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at high level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
That's the ball.
Left field, way back there. One run across. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It's still early in this ball game, but this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it, there's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Ball. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in the second game of the series. That misses, and it's 3-2. Ben Workvet up next for the Dodgers. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
Batting up, the catcher, Ben Workvet.
Here's the catcher, Ben Workvet. There's a strike. The 0-2. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Braxton Garrett, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Savali getting cranked up as well. Good eye right there.
That's the ball.
Struck out looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs nothing. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the Show LA. Back here at Wrigley Field, and on the mound in this one, Tarek Skubal. How about a report on him, Chris?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Digging in, Seiya Suzuki. The Dodgers looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help.
No, that's up.
Every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. 1 gone here.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Seiya Suzuki.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Two down, nobody on.
It's really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
One now. He swings and fouls one off.
Really
no, that missed. That's the ball.
2 strikes.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And the Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. New inning getting started. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
That's a ball.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And it is gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. Home run number 55 on the year. And they add on. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Oh, 1 now. Swing and a foul out of play. Singy, he boasts a batting average at the moment that ranks in the top 5 in the league.
Ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Freeman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. This one smoked on its way out of here. So there's number 400. What a moment as one of the game's best circles the bases one more time in his great career. A very special swing of the bat.
Yeah, Boog, and to me, this is one of those career-defining moments. When a guy makes his way into the 400 home run club, he's going to start being mentioned amongst the greatest power hitters to ever play this ball game. It's a rarefied air up there, and it's been really incredible to watch him perform throughout his career.
That one to first. Bush steps on the bag, and 2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Mookie now. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Out to short, Swanson. Zips it to first, and Betts is set down. Inning over, but 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. Bottom of the second. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. Bregman with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, a little away.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Set down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. Hernandez ranging back. Just missed it. So here's Horner now. Horner went deep in his most recent game.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. That one almost
That's the
got
ball.
him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. That is the inning. Nothing across here this half. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubs nothing. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Tucker wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's a 2-2. And that one missing low. And Kyle Tucker will take his base.
Take your base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Cade Horton gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now
Braxton Garrett taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Line to left. There's the right.
Up next, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
One out man at first. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Walked his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Swanson has a beat on it. 2 away now.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know
The
those can be a little
catcher
tricky, especially if the
North
wind's
back.
swirling around out there.
Heck one.
You'll one. Garrett, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Corner. And that'll do it. One left for LA, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Dominate the game like we supposed to. I'm just staying in my lane and I'm supposed to be 100 anything. I ain't checking for no names. Only gang with the dudes that I'm close to. I don't ride a wave, I just float through. Drawing up the plays like a coach do. I'm against the team.
Ball.
And there's a strike.
That's a ball.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Scoop with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
That's high. That's a ball. That's a ball down.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
It's been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Taylor in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on.
No, that's low. Ball.
The 1-2. Good eye in
That's
that
up.
spot.
That's a ball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
What a stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at the friendly confines. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do what we major. Gotta grind till they take all your pain away. It takes us to save us.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the Major League average.
Popped up. Corner under it. And there's one down.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Slice to right and foul ball. Now here's a flare off the bat. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Close,
No,
but
that
called
missed.
a
That's a ball.
And it's 1-0. That one fouled off. In there.
Yeah.
And so now 1-2. Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The Cubbies still looking for their first hit in this one. Half lays off.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Here's a 2-0. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the batter now, Michael Bush. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This one in the air, center field. Pajes settles under this one, and that is the third out of the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubs nothing. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Ball out.
That one finds the zone. 1 and 2.
Ball.
Outside.
That's a ball.
Payoff pitch. That one misses.
That's in.
So
Ball four.
leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
This one in the air, right field. Got it, and he can't hang on. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. And that one hit to first. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Great first, but he beat it.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on. So a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Can't get there. 1 run will score. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Comes through with the RBI. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing. Hard hit ball.
Second and third, 1 gone. Tommy Edman at the plate. The switch hitter batting right. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki moving under this one. And there are 2 down.
Up next is Dodger. The catcher, Dan Wolfstrand.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground. Corner. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cubs nothing. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Alex Bregman. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
1 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
The Cubs with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, left field. Hernandez on the move. Brings it in. Out number 2.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Fly to center his first time.
Oh, yeah. That missed. That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. High fly ball down the left field line. Pops over the wall and knocks an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Horner at second with 2 down.
Ball.
Man at second. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That's off the mark, and it's a full count. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. And here is Shohei Ohtani.
Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Just off the outside edge. Ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-1. Line drive, and that's just foul. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And that one hammered. Doesn't have enough. And that one is off the wall. The relay to second, and in there with a double off the wall.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He's already homered in this game. This one in the air, center field. Hat on his way over and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 7-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Out to center. Pat should have this one. And that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Me and my homies rolling on the block. We saw some on our jocks. Drop top Benzo, sitting on the Wenzos. European king, looking real fresh, yo. Roll down the window. What's up, baby?
Pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
No left fielder.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Fouled off left side. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder,
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Yeah!
Oh, count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. There comes the throw, but he's in there easily.
Nice line drive to the full side, headed out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and whipped it into the outfield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
No, ball.
Man on second, 2 down.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Oh, look at the stop to first, and they get the out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Seferchon. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Way inside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next to the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
One out man at first. And next for LA, Tommy Edman. Foul ball. Here's your 1. Tap foul at the plate. Tucker, the base runner at first with 1 out. And the sweeper is off the plate. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they still got both their challenges.
Up next to the Dodgers, the catcher, Ben Rothstein.
one, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The first baseman, Michael.
Jackknifes out of the way.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I know there's a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
0-1 down. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away. His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Down low and kicks away. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom of the 7th. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
The batter number 7, shortstop, Gansby.
Swanson digs in, swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. Lifted in the air, right field. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Safely into third, it's an RBI triple.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
And the 1-0. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 7-2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff there. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Amaya stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. No question about this one. It's out of here. His 4th home run of the season. And they close the gap. It's 7-3.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connected on pitches like that. That was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Fall off foul. Two down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 a solo shot. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Cubs 3. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Caleb Fieldbar.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Shohei on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
And it's second. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add to the lead. It's 9-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Out towards right center field. Pat under it. Takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Matt.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him swinging for the kill. Chase the fastball off the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high-forcing fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 9-3 ball game. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 8th. Tyrone Taylor getting ready to hit. In the air out to center. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Hey!
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That one in there across the letters. High fly ball down the left field line. Hernandez going back. Whips on it. That one's down. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Suzuki thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of his zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Taylor on at first. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field now.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low and get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Pat in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. The Cubbies with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one the other way. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Good spot.
That's
for the
outside.
hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Right through there for a strike. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Over to Edman. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Cubs 3. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the Show LA.
They watching, they witnessing, got a record, I break it like Guinness. Oh yeah, he's top of the league. Oh yeah, don't play with the kid.
Here at Wrigley Field, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
That's out to center field. And a base hit. And a man aboard.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it to first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Caleb Thielbar won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So a lefty out of the pen, Luke Little.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty after the double play. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. His 9th homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 10-3.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Low ball. Two down, nobody on. On a bounce right side, Horner fires over to first, and the inning is over. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Did it with ease, never gonna lose it, I'm winning again. Give me my ring, champion teams are back to back, back to back. Blasting off my education was scholastic. Threw me to the bottom, then I... Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The designated hitter, Alan Rickman.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Wyatt Mills.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Close,
That missed. That's a ball.
Ball 1. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Alex Bregman sends it out. His 16th homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not worried by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
This one popped up right side. Tucker coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Number 2, second baseman, Nico.
Here's Nico Horner. And That's
Ball
outside.
outside.
They can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Pulls that one foul. One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
Ball high.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Slow roller up the middle. Edman. Cubbies with only one out left.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel.
Fastball for a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here the last half of inning number 9.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The Cubs down to their final strike. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
That's the ball.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And that is a foul ball. Two now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one, and get another W.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I'm from the M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I. Long as we do not divide, they gon' get denied, get defied. We bout to book down to your kin, I can know the kick in. You is not my friend. I pull my pants up, then I did my dance on the. Said the devil cannot get me